I woke up in the middle of the night, totally lost. My head felt like a heavy burning stove, and my heart was punching my chest like it was going to escape. I could hear a siren out in the distance, and I was scared. Suddenly, a gust of wind passed me, and I started screaming. Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man, these are all superheroes in our minds. I mean, they defeat supervillains and essentially save the world. Well, through my experience, I have learned the truth that not all superheroes wear capes. Oh my gosh, stressed my mom. He's more than 40 degrees. I started hallucinating about a strange world. I had trouble breathing for many moments, and my mind was in a dream. But then the sharp fire truck and ambulance siren pierced the peaceful night. Suddenly, something caught my eye. Matthew, don't worry, we are here for you. My eyes were staring at a firefighter who was in a full-body protection suit in front of my bed. But then the firm and kind voice brought my eyes to the other 3 uniformed firefighters, and they were all smiling at me. Then 2 paramedics came into my room. Ho, 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 young man, you will be fine. He reminded me of Santa Claus. I was starting to get my senses back. We'll just check you up at the hospital, explained the paramedic, smiling at me. Wait, to go to the hospital during a pandemic time? Do I have COVID-19? Will I get COVID-19? Am I gonna die? I asked myself. But then my mind raced back to the interview I did with Dr. Henry weeks ago for Canadian Kids. I remember asking the supposedly silly question, how likely is it that kids are gonna die from COVID-19? Very unlikely, she replied. I remember the most important thing she said to me was, we set up our system to test and protect our people, even to prepare for the worst situation. Be calm, be kind, and be safe. And that made me calm. There was a lady's voice coming from the ambulance's speaker. Please bring Matthew to the left room. We are ready for him. As I came into the hospital, I saw dozens of doctors and nurses busy working at 2 a.m. After a couple of hours checking out the hospital, the doctor came back. Although he was wearing a mask, I could sense a smile underneath his cheeks. Your x-ray shows that you've just gotten the influenza. You can go home and rest. Oh, I was finally relieved. As I looked through the car window, I realized that this was just one occasional flu where doctors had to treat me. However, this is their everyday and every night life. If I didn't get sick, I would never realize so many medical workers worked this hard just to serve me. Because at my most frightening moments, it is like their smiles and kindness to comfort me and encourage me. They are my superheroes. COVID-19 is super contagious and dangerous. It is a supervillain that has infected millions of people, and it also kills hundreds of thousands around the world. And we are afraid. But when we are frightened, who is standing up to defeat the supervillain? Our medical staff and health officers, they are the superheroes that are fighting the supervillain, just like the Avengers defeating Thanos. Think of the tens of thousands of retired healthcare workers who are volunteering to fight this evil coronavirus. COVID-19 has closed our schools, canceled all our sports and competitions, but we are still having fun and continuing life because of our unsung heroes. Political leaders are making financial policies to make sure people have aid. Scientists are racing with this coronavirus to invent test kits and vaccine. Grocery store workers expose themselves to the crowd to serve our community. Truck drivers, post office workers, musicians, garbage collectors, cleaners, media workers, technicians, teachers, bus drivers, parents, veterans, 3D printers for printing PPE, and even Netflix, Google, and Zoom are here so that we can communicate with each other. Wait, that's 18 unsung heroes of COVID-19. Well, the 19th unsung hero is you. As doctors say, we stay here for you, so please stay home for us. In the end, we don't need to create Superman or Batman because in reality, we are surrounded by our own superheroes. They might not be wearing capes, but they put their own lives at risk every day to protect each and every one of us. Now when I hear the sirens past, I'm not scared anymore. People need help and our heroes are on the way.